Imagine walking into a room full of people. Suddenly, you trip slightly, or you realize there's a small stain on your shirt. Instantly, your heart drops. You feel a burning sensation in your chest. You are convinced that every single eye in the room is locked onto your flaw, judging you. But here is the liberating truth. Nobody noticed. And even if they did, they've already forgotten. Welcome to the spotlight effect, the psychological glitch that makes us prisoners of our own mind. In the year 2000, psychologist Thomas Gilovich and his team decided to test exactly how much people pay attention to us. They conducted a brilliant, slightly cruel experiment. They took a group of college students and forced one student to put on an incredibly embarrassing loud t-shirt featuring a massive picture of singer Barry Manilow. The student was forced to walk into a room full of their peers. Before entering, the researchers asked the student, "What percentage of the people in that room do you think will notice your shirt?" The student, sweating with anxiety, guessed that at least 50% of the room would notice the embarrassing shirt. They felt the spotlight burning bright. But what actually happened? When the researchers privately interviewed the people in the room afterward, the actual number of people who noticed the shirt was just 23%. Why does our brain lie to us like this? It comes down to a cognitive bias known as egocentric bias. Think about it. You are the main character of your own life. You spend 24 hours a day inside your own head. You experience every single one of your own thoughts, insecurities, and physical sensations. Because your entire world revolves around you, your brain subconsciously assumes that the rest of the world revolves around you too. When you drop a fork in a cafeteria, the sound is deafening to you. When you get a pimple, it looks massive to you. But to everyone else, you are just a background character in their movie. They are far too busy worrying about their own t-shirts, their own stains, and their own mistakes to care about yours. Understanding the spotlight effect is like discovering a psychological superpower. Once you realize the spotlight isn't real, social anxiety loses its grip. Here are 2 ways to hack your brain next time you feel judged. First, use the zoom out technique. When you make a mistake, mentally zoom out. See yourself in the room, then zoom out to the city, then the world. Realize how incredibly small and temporary that moment is. Second, remember the famous 18/40/60 rule. At age 18, you care deeply about what everyone thinks of you. At age 40, you stop caring what people think of you. And at age 60, you finally realize nobody was thinking about you in the first place. Save yourself decades of anxiety. Turn off the spotlight. You're free to fail, free to try, and free to just be yourself.